Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to have a under the banner of US Asia Business Forum, have a very important discussion. This discussion is basically going to be related to one of the most prospective business opportunities that any businessman looks forward to, but is generally scared of in any country of the world. This is about doing business with the government sector. Like Larry Ellison, the CEO of Oracle, once said, the government checks never bounces. So this is a very inspiring thing. How do individuals do business with the government sector? So this is a very far-reaching kind of a topic, but we also have in the Indian community a very promising young man named Mr. Oliver Das. He has worked in the LA County purchasing department for the last 20 years, and he worked in London government sector for many years. He comes from the buyer's perspective. Basically his background is being a buyer, and he can give the insight of the other side of the fence, what the government sector buyers look for, business opportunities on the other side. And I would like to ask Mr. Oliver Das to himself introduce to all the South Asian American communities who are watching this live video. Mr. Oliver Das, welcome to this Fosaactv.
Thank you, Kevin.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Oliver Das, and I work as a consultant right now. I worked in England for 7 years with federal government there in England, and with the County of Los Angeles for 13 years as a deputy purchasing agent. I do not have only experience as such, but I do have a solid educational background. In India, I did my BS and a law degree, and I do have a purchasing qualifications from England, as well as I'm a CPM, Certified Purchasing Manager, in the US. About 6 years ago, I started my consulting company after leaving County of Los Angeles, because I saw there was a great need for people to do business with government. And many vendors I met with, they say, yes, I do want to do business with government, but tell me how to do the business. And that's why I started that I should be helping vendor community at large to do business with government. But I have a special burden for Indian community, my brothers and sisters. And that's why we are today on the television to let you know that how Kevin Cole and Associates, we can kind of help Indian community to do business with government. And as you know, just in short, the government buys from safety clip to nuclear ship. So wide variety of goods, services, equipment. So any kind of business you are in, you tell me that I sell this, and I will tell you, yes, government will buy it. So let's kind of go into detail how we can do business with government.
Yeah, Mr. Das, the US government procurement is almost to $1 trillion, am I right?
Yes, very true.
Okay, in that which caters to 30% GDP of the world. Mm-hmm. Like the defense budget of one country, one nation is 50% of the world's defense budget, which is $650 billion, is just one nation, the United States of America. What do you see the opportunities for the minority community like the South Asian American community, which Fosaactv represents, South Asian American, representing 5 million people in the United States? So what opportunities do you see for the community in this $1 trillion market? And what are the special categories like the 8A programs, minority programs? If you can a little bit elaborate about the business opportunities that US-based companies of South Asian origin or anybody else from minority companies of Asian origin or other companies. Give us a whole general synopsis about what's happening in the U.S. procurement industry of $1 trillion.
Sure, Kevin. What I can say that there are enormous opportunities especially for minorities. And I want to stress upon this thing that government, not even government, but even the private sector, they want business from minority and woman-owned businesses and things like that. I was reading an article that Procter & Gamble, a large corporation, has a set-aside business for $2 billion, not million I'm talking about, $2 billion for minority and woman-owned business. So we are, as South Asian community, we qualify as a minority-owned business. So why shouldn't we take advantage of it? And I want to show you that getting you certified as a certified small business, certified minority-owned business, certified woman-owned business, it has its distinct benefits. I just give you an example that America is run by, though a big developed country, is run by small businesses. 80% of businesses are come into the category of small businesses. And now these small businesses have special preferences, like with state of California, if you are certified and doing business to state of California, you get 5% bid preference. Now this 5% bid preference is huge, considering that if your bid is $100, your bid on the paper will be considered $95. No doubt they will pay you $100, but your bid will be considered as $95. So it has a very distinct benefits. 5% bid preference is big. Another benefits are many times small businesses depend on our cash flow. And this is like our biggest kind of fear, whether government will pay in time. If you are certified small business, they have a prompt payment clause. Now, prompt payment clause that the government has to pay you in a timely manner. Otherwise, you can charge them interest. Now, IRS is always after us. Now, here you can go other way around. You can kind of charge interest to government if they are late in the payment. So there are many benefits, and I'm really very proud to say that as a minority community, as South Asians, we qualify as a minority-owned business. And if you are woman-owned business, and definitely most of the businesses, because the criteria for small business is like $30 million income in last 3 years. So not many businesses fall into that category. So I kind of strongly urge our Indian South Asian community to get into government. I'm here, I'm a Gujarati, I'm from India, and as I said, I have a great burden. When I'm helping others, I have a great burden to help our own community brothers and sisters. So contact us at Kevin Call and Associates, and we will give you that information at a later stage.
So basically, what are the conditions? Like, I understand that like if you have to be an 80 program or a minority program, there are some financial conditions also. Up to 750,000 should be a net worth. So if you can describe who is a minority and who is not a minority, what are the financial implications, what are the things, and what are the programs set aside in the federal side, state side, city side, county side. If you can go into those details, where the community at large can be, educated about it.
Yeah, especially on the minority certification, is the government has set aside a few races